Downing Street and the Home Office are being challenged to answer in public claims that Russia and China have broken into the secret cache of Edward Snowden files and that British agents have had to be withdrawn from live operations as a consequence. The reports first appeared in the Sunday Times, which quoted anonymous senior officials in No. 10, the Home Office and Security Services. The BBC also quoted an anonymous senior government source, who said agents had to be moved because Moscow gained access to classified information that reveals how they operate. Privacy campaigners questioned the timing of the report, coming days after a 373-page report by the independent reviewer of terrorism legislation, David Anderson QC, which was commissioned by David Cameron. Anderson was highly critical of the existing system of oversight of the surveillance agencies and set out a series of recommendations for reform. A new surveillance bill, scheduled for the autumn, is expected to be the subject of fierce debate. Responding to the Sunday Times, David Davis, the Conservative MP who is one of the leading campaigners for privacy, said, "We have to treat all of these things with a pinch of salt." He said the use of an anonymous source to create scare stories was a typical tactic and the timing was comfortable for the government. "You can see they have been made nervous by Anderson. We have not been given any facts, just assertions," he said. Anderson recommended that approval of surveillance warrants be shifted from the Home and Foreign Secretaries to a new judicial body made up of serving and retired judges, which Davis supports but towards which the government appears to be lukewarm. Davis said there was little point in raising the Sunday Times allegations in the Commons as the government would say it does not comment on intelligence matters. Davis's prediction was prescient. A Downing Street spokeswoman said, "We don't comment on leaks." The intelligence agencies said, "Our long-standing policy is not to comment on intelligence matters." But Eric King, the Deputy Director of Privacy International, echoed Davis, saying, "Looking at the Sunday Times, it asks more questions than it answers." He added that if Downing Street and the Home Office believed that Russia and China had gained access to the Snowden documents, then why was the government not putting this out through official channels?